Dean?
Assalamu alaikum, Miss Seema. Assalamu alaikum, girls.
Assalamu alaikum, Mustafa.
So happy to join you for your science activity. Inshallah, it will be an amazing activity. I'm sure the girls, mashallah, are so perfect. And thank you, Miss Seema.
You're most welcome, Mustafa. We are just inviting all of them. A few girls are finding a problem joining in, inshallah. Do you want me to post the meeting details as well, ladies? Do we have all the presenters in?
Assalamu alaikum. It's my pleasure to be with you today. Thank you for the invitation.
Assalamu alaikum, Ms. Abir. Welcome to the class.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Thank you for inviting me. Very happy to be with you.
Good morning, Mrs. Wafa. We are so happy and glad that you are here. Thank you for gracing your presence.
Thank you. In fact,
Thank you. So let's start our activity. Okay, so this is our grade 9 D's science activity today. Welcome all. And this is the invitation I made to invite Mrs. Wafa. Can you all view the screen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you so much. And this is also the invitation we made. Inshallah. Okay, so Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So let's start our activity today. So let's start with the dua from the Quran.
رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي رب اشرح لي صدري.
Thank you so much. So let's now talk about the objective of the Science Activity Week, which is to inspire the young people to take up studies and careers in the disciplines of science and technology, inshallah. And the aim of this Science Activity Week is about showing young students what is possible through science and the exciting careers and opportunities that these disciplines can present to them, inshallah. All right, okay, so we start with our first student who is going to present, which is Jannah Mishal. She's going to present a science activity on the study of ecology. The objective of this activity is to prove that ecology is the study of relationship between living and non-living things. And the activity is making a terrarium. So Jannah Mishal, would you like to share the screen and explain us about the terrarium first?
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jannah Michelle, and what I'm presenting right now is called that is a mini garden or forest. It is also called a grass garden. It is arranged to keep plants or terrestrial animals indoors. The purpose of this project is either for decoration, scientific observation, or plant and animal propagation. In many ways, it looks like an aquarium, except instead of fish, they are used to house and grow plants.
Thank you so much, Jannah. Would you also like to talk about the presentation you made about this? Yes, so this is the presentation Jannah made about the ecology study relationships. Go ahead, Jannah.
Now I'll be presenting the topic of ecology study relationships. First, I will start with the definition. Ecology is the study of the relationships among organisms and their environment. There are 5 levels of organization. 1, organism. 2, population. 3, community. 4. Ecosystem, and 5. 1. Organism. It is an individual living thing such as a shark. 2. Population. A group of the same species that live in one area such as a herd of elephants.
Yes, Jana.
3. Community. That is a group of different species that live in one area such as a group of elephants, fish, birds, and plants. 4. Ecosystem. It includes all of the organisms as well as the non-living things such as the climate, land, air, and rocks. 5. Biome, which is a major regional or global community of organisms characterized by climate conditions. 5. Biome, which is in ecological research, there are 5 methods. There are 3 methods. 1. Observation, 2. Experimentation, and 3. Modeling.
Okay, so we have the information about how to do the observation, the experimentation, and modeling, inshallah, which are all part of how the ecologists they can conduct an experiment. Thank you so much, Jana. That was very well presented. Thank you so much. So let's get back to our presentation and the next.
I would like, instead, I'm sorry, Miss Seema, I would like to thank Jana very much. Fantastic, Jana. Well done, Habibti. Excellent.
Thank you so much, Ms. Lafa. Thank you for coming. Thank you all the teachers
Really
for coming.
very proud of you. The way you present and your English, everything was fantastic, Habibti. Good luck. Good luck.
Shall we move on, Mrs. Safa?
Yes, I'm sorry, Miss Seema. Yes, thank you so much.
Yes, thank you so much. Okay, the next girl today is Juri Armadi. She made a video on the physical and chemical changes, which I'm going to play now, inshallah, with her voice. The objective for the science activity is to show the various activities on physical and the chemical changes. And the activity itself has been shown in the video, which I'm going to play now, inshallah.
Hello, this is Judith Ramadi from grade 9D, and today I'm going to talk about physical and chemical changes. I'll start by talking about physical changes. In shortcut, physical changing is basically just changing the physical properties of the matter. You're not creating new substance, there's no energy produced, and the atom's arrangement doesn't change at all. Like for example...
Is the audio clear? Girls?
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much.
Here is me crumpling the paper that I messed up what I was writing on. The paper is a totally new shape, but that doesn't change the substance, so it's a physical change. See? And now we'll do a little bit of experiment. In this experiment, you'll understand what's the chemical change. I have this balloon that I filled up with baking soda, and this water bottle that I filled up with vinegar. I'm going to put the balloon on the opening of the bottle, and I'm going to pour the baking soda inside the vinegar. You see, there's a chemical reaction happening. There's a new substance forming inside the balloon, blowing the balloon. This gas is a new substance. So this is a chemical change, and there is a new substance being produced. Also, there's energy. You can feel the heat coming out the water pot. Of course, these are not the only chemical and physical changes. Chemical and physical changes are literally everywhere. I'll show you an example that they're everywhere by preparing dinner. I'm going to start by cutting some avocados. When I cut them, the entire shape changed. Everything changed. But that is a physical change, since I didn't change, well, the avocado. But in the other side, I'm going to cook an egg. Cooking an egg changes the substance. I can't go back. There's a new something being formed. The cooked egg is different than the raw egg. Physical and chemical changing are everywhere.
Okay, thank you so much, Juri, for that, for presenting the various physical and chemical changes. That was really nice. Okay, after this we have the activity by Jian. I'm sorry. Jian made a model of an animal cell. The objective of this topic, of this activity, is to learn the structure and function of the various organelles in an animal cell. And the activity is making the animal cell itself. So Jian Shahrani, she made a model of an animal cell. and Jian is going to speak about it. Jian, go ahead.
Can I first thank Julie for her presentation as well? Ms. Seema, I raised my hand, but Seema did not notice my hand. Just before you go on, I would like to thank Julie. It was fantastic, Julie. Thanks so much, Habibti. Very proud of you. Excellent.
Thank you, Miss. We really appreciate all the effort you do for the school.
Okay, thank you so much, Yuri. Now let's watch the video made by Jian. She made a model, and this is the video about model, and she's also going to talk about it, inshallah. Give me a moment, please. Okay, so this is the model of an animal cell which Jian made. Yes. Jian, I'm going to present the presentation which you sent now. Yes, you may speak about it.
I'm Diana Shahani, and I'll be explaining the organelles function in the animal cell.
Could you be louder, dear? Could you be a little louder?
I'm Diana Shahani, and I will be explaining the organelles function in the animal cell. First, we will talk about the cell membrane, which has two functions. The first is to be a barrier, keeping all the parts of the cell in and unwanted out. The second function is to be like a security gate, allows transport into the cell of the essential nutrients and movement from the cell of waste products. The vacuole function is to help sequester waste products. A ribosome is a cell organelle. It functions as a micro machine for making proteins. Ribosomes are composed of special proteins and nucleic acids. The translation of information and the linking of amino acids are at the heart of protein production process. Cytoplasm. Cytoplasm function is to support and hang the organelles and cellular molecules. Mitochondria. It generates most of the chemical energy to power the cell biochemical reactions. Endoplasmic reticulum has multiple functions such as folding, modification, and transport of proteins. Nucleus. Nucleus is like the brain of the human body. It controls and regulates activities in the cell and carries genes. Did you know not all of the cells have nucleus? Lysosomes. A lysosome contains a digestive enzyme which is used in various cell processes that break down excess or worn out cell parts, and they can also be used to destroy invading viruses and bacteria. Golgi body is a membrane-bound organelle. The function is packing proteins into viscous barrier.
Okay, thank you so much, Jian. That was very well presented. It was very clear about each and every organelle and its function.
Miss,
Yes.
may you add Qamar?
Qamar, yeah, sure, sweetie. Give me a moment while I invite
Thank you.
her.
I actually got in. Thank you.
She entered?
Yeah.
Okay, she's in. Okay. All right, shall we move on to the next activity now? Mrs. Wafa, would you like to say something?
Yes, thanks so much. It's very nice. It's your name is Jana or Jihan? Jana?
No, sorry. Jian. By mistake, it is Jana over here. I'm going to change it now. It is
You were telling something and I saw written something different. Thank you so much, Habibti. Very proud of you. Really, I'm enjoying what you are giving. Yani. Thank you very much, Miss Seema. It's very good. Thank you. Jana or Jihan?
Jian. I'm writing the name now. It is Jian Al-Shahrani. Jian Al-Shahrani.
أحسنت حبيبتي. Thank you so much. Great.
You're welcome, Miss.
Thank you so much, Ms. Wafa, attending. It's an honor to have you in our science activity. And thank you, guys. It was amazing. Thank you, Ms. Seema, for your great work. We enjoyed it very much. And thank you, Ms. Abir, for attending as well.
Thank you, Ms. Hiba, for such a very nice activity, and I think it's useful even for the student. I'm happy to attend such an activity to see what's going on. Thank you, Ms. Hiba. Thank you, Ms. Seema, and I'm very proud of our students. Best of luck for everyone. I want more invitation like this because I miss you all.
Inshallah, tomorrow we still have the whole week. Inshallah, Ms. Wafa. We have the
Habibti, why don't we invite mothers as well? It's fantastic, wallahi, really professional and very well made. Excellence.
Thank you. Inshallah, we will, Ms. Wafa.
Yeah, that's true, mashallah. It's perfect. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to attend such amazing activities. Thank you very much, Ms. Hiba, Ms. Seema, my dear students, and above all, Mrs. Wafa. Thank you very much.
You're most welcome, Sabir. So we have two more girls. Shall we present it or?
Yes, I'm here. I'm with you. Yes, please.
All right. Thank you so much, Mrs. Wafa. Yes, the next activity is by Reem Munshi, and she also made a model of an animal cell, but this is on a cardboard instead. And she made a different shades of the cell organelles, as you can see in this picture over here, making a cell with the materials which are available at home. Okay, and the objective is to learn the structure and function of the various organelles in an animal cell. And activity is making an animal cell on a cardboard. Reem, would you like to speak about it?
Yes, of course. Thank you, Miss. First, I'm going to say like an overview of what a cell is. A cell is the basic structural, functional, and biological unit of all known organisms. It's the smallest unit of life. There are two types of organisms, prokaryotic and eukaryotic. The prokaryotic lack a nucleus, and the eukaryotic can be divided into two types. There is the animal, which has no cell wall, and the plant, which has a cell wall. An animal cell has a membrane which is made of fat and proteins. The cell membrane provides protection, maintains a fixed environment inside the cell, and transport nutrients in and toxins out of the cell. Then there is the cytoplasm, a jelly-like material which contains all cell organisms. There is the nucleus, which contains the DNA, and inside the nucleus there is the nucleolus, which contains the ribosomes. It also produces and assembles those ribosomes. Ribosomes are a combination of proteins and RNA molecules. Next to the nucleus, there is the rough ER and the smooth ER. The rough ER is the membrane bound with ribosomes, and it produces proteins. The smooth ER makes cellular products, example, lipids. Then there is the Golgi apparatus, which is a flat, smooth, layered sac-like organelle located near the nucleus. It's involved in manufacturing, storing, and packaging particles throughout the cell. Vesicles separate some materials from the rest of the cytoplasm and transport these materials throughout the cell in the membrane-bound sacs. A vacuole maintains the shape, stores water, food, and waste. The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell, supplies energy to the cell. It has a series of chemical reactions which convert molecules from the food you eat into usable energy. The centrosome is a small region of cytoplasm that produces the microtubes, which are called the centrioles.
That's it, Reem.
Yeah,
Yes, Reem just now mentioned about the functions of all the organelles. Very well explained. Thank you so much, Reem. Okay, and next we have the activity.
Before we go to next, Miss Seema, معلش, let me thank Mr. Reem, thank Reem very much before you go on to another one. Thank you, Reem, حبيبتي. It's excellent.
thank you, Ms. Wafa.
Okay, Jude, are you in? Jude, would you like to present your activity now? Jude Sala?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, are you ready to speak about it?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, sure. Let me first talk about the objectives. So this is an activity on the structure of an atom made by Jude Sala. The objective is to explain the structure of an atom, and the activity is making a model of an atom which Jude was making. Jude, you may speak about it. It was actually late by the time Jude sent me, emailed me her presentation. So, Jude, did you email it to me?
Yes. I did.
I need to retrieve the email. Mrs. Wafa, if it is not a problem with you, can I retrieve the email for a minute? June, you must just speak about the activity because I didn't receive any email so far. I believe there was a... Okay, so I'll just present your activity. You may speak about it. Go ahead, Jude.
Miss, I didn't memorize the sentences. I thought you were gonna present them.
All right, because I didn't receive the email so far. We will present it the next time, inshallah. Okay, Jude?
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mrs. Wafa and Ms. Saba and Ms. Afir. Thank you for your support and for embracing your presence. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Miss Seema, so much. Thank you.
You're most
Salam.
welcome.
You're finished, done?
Yeah, we are done with this.
Thank you, حبيبتي. السلام عليكم.
Walaikum
Thank you
assalam.
so much. Thank you all ladies. Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Wafa. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you, Ms. Sabah. Thank you, Ms. Abir. Okay, girls, thank you so much. That was really a spectacular presentation of all your activities.